Hello everyone, my name is Kushal. I'm a senior at Harmony School of Innovation, Sugarland, and today I'm going to be giving you a presentation about PayPal Holdings Incorporated. So without further ado, let's hop straight into the presentation. What exactly is PayPal? PayPal is a multi-billion-dollar company. It is the world's biggest online payment system with an international presence. It's got business in over 200 markets in over 160 countries globally. PayPal offers a variety of services to customers and business owners. Some of their most identifiable services are PayPal, Zettle, Honey, Braintree, Venmo, and Zoom. PayPal has a very innovative business model and has a never-seen-before way of approaching credit services. A bit of a history lesson about the company. PayPal was first established in 1990 under the name Confinity. It went public in 2015, but the main idea of the business has always stayed the same. They've always looked to democratize financial services, and that is their main goal. Regardless of what they accomplish, their goal has always been to make financial services and credit services easily accessible to customers. So, taking a zoom out, what exactly is the credit services industry? The credit services industry is an industry inside of the financial services sector. Companies inside of this sector all provide economic services. They either are involved in banking, investments, accountancy, things of that manner. So at first glance, it makes sense why PayPal is located inside of this industry. PayPal offers economic services to companies for a profit, and that's exactly what this industry is about. But if you take a closer look, PayPal doesn't really match the exact criteria for this industry. To establish a business within this industry, you can either do two things. You can either create a bank within yourself, within your company, or you can look outside and you can buy a bank from outside and siphon customers through there. PayPal offers something different. PayPal did neither of these. PayPal is a true pioneer in its field. It is the first electronic banking system. It doesn't require you to have an outside bank. It doesn't require you to have something like that. You can proceed with PayPal itself. Now let's move on to competitive positioning and valuation. Fintech or financial technology is advancements in finances, and PayPal is a front runner in this field. Typically, whenever you would apply for a credit card, it's a long and tedious process that no one really likes. You first have to schedule an appointment with the bank. You have to bring your social security number, your work permit, and a whole bunch of other documents that are pretty hard to find. After you schedule the appointment, a bank official will schedule you to a financial advisor. And this financial advisor will go through some basic background information. They'll check your credit score to make sure that it's up to scale. They will make sure that you have enough money in your account to pay for the monthly credit card bills. And if the financial advisor believes that all of this information is okay, then they will approve your credit card. And if it's approved, congratulations, you now have to pay monthly credit card fees every single month, regardless if you use the card or not. With PayPal, on the other hand, there's none of that. All you need is a stable internet connection and a cell phone. PayPal doesn't require these long background checks. They don't require monthly fees. It's not like a subscription. With PayPal, all you need to do is pay a 2% fee on your transaction. If you're doing a transaction of $100, you have to pay $2 extra for that transaction to go through. This is something called a take rate, and we'll go into more detail later in the presentation. Some of PayPal's major competitors are Discover Financial Services, DFS, MasterCard Class A or MA, and Global Payments Incorporated or GPN. So, as a basic valuation method, let's take a look at revenue growth versus their price to earnings ratio. For MasterCard, they had a 26% year over year revenue growth, but a 40.1 price to earnings ratio. For Global Payments Incorporated, they had a 13% year over year revenue growth and a 41% price to earnings ratio. For Discover Financial Services, they had a 16.5% year over year revenue growth, but a 6.6 price to earnings ratio. Although this may seem promising, taking a better look into the company reveals that Discover Financial Services earnings per share is actually falling. Now, if we take that in comparison with PayPal, PayPal has faced a revenue growth of almost 18%, but its price to earnings ratio is 34.62. Compared to the other companies in its sector, in its industry, PayPal is truly something that is undervalued. It's something that we have to take advantage of. Even through fair value, PayPal it offers the most growth. PayPal's fair value right now is around 145, and it last closed at 111. So you've got that little leeway for growth. Moving forward, these charts represent some price versus fair value charts, and as you can see, many of PayPal's competitors have been overvalued. Moving forward to my investment thesis. My investment thesis is a strong buy for PayPal. I'm targeting a 142.18 cent target price, and as of April 8th, the current price is listed at 111.21. I have my thesis as a strong buy because of three main reasons. Number one, PayPal has a robust two-sided network. Number two, PayPal is a large-scale corporation. And number three, PayPal has a very trusted brand name. In addition, the stock recently experienced a huge sell-off, almost a 65% drop, and the potential for an upside is more than a downside. First, let's go into detail about the robust two-sided network of PayPal. PayPal has a very unique business model. They define their business model using two things: total payment volume and active customers or active accounts. PayPal's end-to-end product experience not only allows customer satisfaction, but also allows PayPal to improve itself. Since it offers services to both customers and merchants, PayPal is able to improve its services tenfold because it's getting way more information from both of these sources. As mentioned earlier, PayPal doesn't require you to have a specific bank or a specific amount or a specific technology. It's technology and platform agnostic. This is the total payment volume in the last 12 months. PayPal has its total payment volume has significantly increased. Next, large-scale corporation. PayPal is on a global scale. It has businesses offered in 200 markets in over 160 countries. It has 426 million active accounts and $1.5 trillion in total payment volume. Its active accounts has also exponentially increased. In addition, it also has a very trusted brand name. It offers PayPal, Zoom, Venmo, Honey for customers, and it offers Braintree and Zettle for merchants.